In the blue car, players of video games, we have got Szalami. Playing as the Holy Roman Empire.
And we have, as the Frenchman's, a Lilac Chrysaor, who we, the casters, don't know anyone about, so we're assuming he's the underdog. Let's see what he's got in store for us. Best of 3 to prove himself.
They've made it pretty far. One thing I could check, actually, real quick here, is their seed spot. It's right below Szalami, so they should be pretty close to each other in skill level.
Okay.
I can see that they're Swiss, and they marked English as their favorite faction on the MetaPlace website, at least.
Oh, really? I've heard English fell quite out of favor. I don't think they've got much love in recent updates. Oh, Chrysaor could have picked up so many more sheep if he just kept going. He could have gotten them all.
Yeah,
all of them, I tell you.
I believe there's a problem with their network of castles. That the math doesn't work with the tick rate on it.
Right.
Is that fixed now?
That is a good question.
You'd hope it would be.
There's so many sheep on this map. Jesus. Jesus, mother sheep in Christ.
Holy sheep. Holy island.
Holy gamers. And that without the vine. But who will find Divine in the finals? We're here to find out. Okay, yeah. Nothing super special in the beginning. We see a little prelate. Oh, wait, I see a lot.
And the
I hear a lot of sheep picked up.
The map seems extra consistent, honestly.
Yeah.
We've got a slightly different spawn every time on the locations of the gold and stone mines, but that's about it. Everything else seems ballpark the same.
Yeah, especially like the big gold. I think last time they were all in the north. This time we have them pretty evenly spread out.
Yeah, it's a very small range of variation that you get here.
I find it really hard to see individual purple boys on the map. That scout is almost invisible to the naked eye to me. Coming into the main right there. Oh, gonna see some bonking. Oh, that was close.
If that had been one more salvo, you know, that would have changed everything.
Almost got shanked there.
But yeah, I also struggle with the minimap of AoE 4 all the time. It feels so small.
No. Okay, we've got the double dog for Szalami again. So that's working out quite fine with for the Holy Romans, it seems. Thanks to their prelate business, getting that wood line verily inspired to work even harder. Work. And then getting those double fishing ships out. But looks like it did came out a little bit later. So for now, Chrysaor is a bit ahead in the fishing game. More news on the story later today. As it develops.
The age up should be rather similar though this time around. But we're still like a minute away from it seems. Just because of the... You know, going for the water, you pay a lot extra. You gather a lot less for a while, but once it really kicks in, it's gonna give you a lot of eco. Of course, the players should fight for it pretty hard, especially with Chrysaor being French here. You're very happy to invest into that naval battle.
Hybrid maps seem very peace pacifistic these days. It's like a 5-minute peace timer, like in the olden days. Unless you really want to go for those, try to do a dock denial or some tower rushing.
Yeah,
but so far today, I think we've seen it
surprised.
once with the Mongols, and that didn't turn out too well.
I guess people just learned to pull their villagers to the shorelines, and if you have 5 villagers there, you can so easily make a tower. Guess that just stabilized the game overall.
Yeah.
But it's not the case this time, so sometimes I do think the strategies would be open, you know?
No. So, so for the exciting things that have developed so far, so Chrysaor did get out the dock earlier, but he's only on 7 ships now. But the double production from the HRE is gonna mean that that's about to be 10. Oh no, he's actually not producing, so he's stuck at 8. So I shall eat my words.
Is this just for the ship
coming
production, not the fishing? But you know, the actual galleys. I don't know if he can afford that, but he'll certainly try.
I mean, he was able to afford it to catch up to these 8. But I think he stopped to get the Aachen Chapel out. School of Cavalry coming up first, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be an immediate knight from it as well. Of course, that should be countered by a handful of early spears.
Yep, barracks is already coming down. Seems all Gucci galore.
Oh, we got a lot of people on gold. Of course, the fishing ships take care of your food needs, and you might as well just focus your remaining villagers on getting the hulks going. If you're Szalami. It's gonna take a while. He's already training 1 though. But also a Hulk is getting trained. You'll need to outnumber them 2 to 1 at least.
Yep. Yeah, I can only afford 1 galley at the moment for the Germans. Oh, I've got some hot scout on scout action. And the Germans are winning. But the knight is gonna turn that right around. Coming in with the Alien Inspector. I didn't want to quite go there. But he definitely came in from behind.
Okay.
With the big stick of his. I forgot where I was going, so you go ahead.
Well, this galley forgot where it's going too. Right in the hands of the Hulk. The spin to win is strong with this one, and galley won't last very long at all.
Hang on, is this entire section here a fort? Can you walk across? No.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Hell?
This didn't happen last time, I think.
Okay, I was about to say that didn't happen, right? We did need a thingamajig. That is interesting.
No, this one is sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah.
Did 0 damage to the Hulk, by the way, so that's an ouchie.
The ship was sunk, and das nicht gut. Okay, looks like the horse boys are going in, but the spearmen are ready for them. We've got a single archer doing the work of the gods, trying to get rid of them.
I don't think these pokey boys will be able to get the work done. The archers are just gonna be too much, especially now that there's 3 of them. Oof.
They managed to snipe out the scout, so that makes things a little bit more annoying, but yeah, I would love to... I mean, at some point you just have to commit, because you're not gonna get away. But yeah, saving the last 2 of them isn't a bad idea, especially if you have a prelate somewhere around this gold mine. But that one's chilling in the chapel. Oh lol! The knight and the spearman just casually walked up to each other, chilled for a second, and then the spearman just murdered this knights from the back.
Unfortunately, I was looking at the water for a second. Hulk is not doing so hot no more, but there's a second one, so that helps a lot here. Oh, yeah, might get a Hulk pick off there. It's really unfortunate actually that the galleys aren't like much faster than them.
Oh yeah, looks like he's gonna get away. One of the galleys is going down. Yeah, the land forces of our French boy aren't microed very much, so they're just attacking us stable merrily.
Oh, the Hulk is surviving, Meta. This is incredible.
Oh no!
They're gonna pick off the galleys. No freaking way. He came all this way, Szalami did. Nothing's working out for him this game. The French are all over his base. His gold mine had to be evacuated. The horsemen and spearmen have been pumped out. But even now, I'm not sure that that's enough to really retake the area. There's a lot of archers here, back there.
Yeah, it seems to be Very rough time for German. Okay, here comes a little German counterattack. We've got some horsemen, but they're getting charged by the knights. The Pokeboys do get one of those knights. Okay, that's a pretty decent engagement here for Szalami, but unfortunately the numbers look like they're not gonna work out for him.
No, the villagers are at risk now as these knights get in. 3 strikes and the villager goes on strike for life or death.
Yeah. Do you think the HOE players need to start getting like blacksmith upgrades?
I think they need to respect the French and make units, man. Like, Szalami was kind of half fast castling this, and you can't do that.
Yeah, looks like. I mean, I'm thinking like getting at least the ranged upgrade for the galleys so they can contest those hulks a little bit better.
Maybe that might help. I'm not sure it will do much, honestly.
I mean, hulks these days only have 2 ranged armors, at least French hulks.
Yeah, maybe, but they have so much health, it just doesn't calculate into that much of a difference, you know?
Yeah. I'm not gonna do custom math on stream, but maybe chat knows if it makes a significant enough difference. But, I mean, he's hanging on by a thread. He's not fully out of the water yet. Get it?
Oh, you got him.
In both senses of the way. But it looks like
senses.
Chrysaor is trying to convince him to leave.
Alright, the ships are doing what they can to repair the galleys, but it's not going to be enough. The hulks just do way too much damage. The spinny results in a little bit of a Vinny here.
Yeah. The fishing boats just can't throw enough fishes onto the crew decks to get these boats healthy again in time. Oh god, the Hulk strong as ever. I thought the Reign of Terror was over. Okay, there goes 1 for how many German ships? Quite a lot. Okay, we've got a big engagement on the land.
Yeah, this is exactly what Szalami needed a few minutes ago, right? Just a good number of horsemen, spearmen. Together, they can push this back. Maybe he can still come back now, Matt. Like, this isn't completely lost, but, you know, that early game could have been cleaner like this.
He's definitely scrapping to stay in the game. And, yeah, he actually sank the last Hulk as well, I think. I believe that's a fresh one that's coming from there.
Oh, very nice. That said, Chrysaor has got still his 8 fishing ships working. And back at his home base, I don't think that Szalami can make anything happen either.
It's not looking too bad though. So the economic pop is 49 for Szalami and 52 for Chrysaor. So the difference isn't huge. Still all to play for. And he pushed him back all the way to his base. Not bad.
It's definitely better than the opposite. But I don't think he can go on attack right now.
Yeah, but might give him enough breathing room to get to that juicy level 3 that the HRE so loves and desires.
Yeah, that would be very nice. You know, get those heavier spearmen, get those upgrades going, get some knights out. This can be recovered from.
And I think especially with that engagement he just took, he's got the right units, etc. to actually protect his prelates to go for it. Did I just hear H-up?
Did you?
No, that was something else.
Chrysaor is ready to. I think he's making his guild hall somewhere. Trying to find. No?
I think it was just houses. Okay, Chrysaor getting a blacksmith. Wants some upgrades, it seems like. Some ranged armor on those Hulks. Actually, I don't think the Hulks get ranged armor on the blacksmith upgrade.
Oh, man, you know what it is? When you switch players, the age UI flashes. Why would it do that? Okay.
We're gonna have some trouble on the waters again.
It got me too, you know.
only 3 galleys versus triple Hulk.
Yeah, 3 Hulks is better than 1. For whatever reason, they're shooting at the docks, though. That's not healthy for them. Trying to get out.
If you spin to win without targeting anything, they're just gonna go for the closest one. So that's actually a neat trick there by Szalami, hugging the coastline. So he should get one Hulk ship for almost free.
Okay, he's got 4 galleys now, and that seems to be doing the trick. He's also all over the French base. Holy! He killed most of the knights. The horsemen are on the archers, the knights, the remaining knights are getting picked up, but there's 9 villagers in the TC, so that's helping a lot with the ranged fire here.
Yeah, but he looks like he's cleaning up most of those ranged units.
Yes, he's also in the wood line, which is fantastic. Chrysaor already had like drop-off problems with his efficiency compared to Szalami's perfectly placed lumber mills, by the way. Those are fantastic, but if he kills an additional few villagers, he might actually get ahead this time.
The last Hulk also is being chased home. So Szalami on a rampage at the moment. Okay, what blacksmiths hours are we looking at? Okay, so we're looking at steeled arrows for now. For Chrysaor. Speaking of, do we have many economical stuff? I think we've got the... I think we only have wheelbarrow.
Yeah, people typically only get wheelbarrow.
One lumber.
Nothing.
We've got one lumber upgrade for Chrysaor because of the water map.
Chrysaor actually got other stuff. So he got his level 1 of
everything.
everything.
Fishing economy.
Except horticulture. He didn't get that.
He's finally getting his revenge. Cleaning up a decent amount of the shipping operation while his own is growing back very nicely.
Oh, these guys are so low. That Hulk could pick them all off, honestly, if microed well.
Spin to win. Heal to feel. Oh, but down it goes, and that should be enough time to clean up everything. Yeah, there's no additional ships coming out for Chrysaor. He cannot afford them, I think.
Yeah, he only has
actually
like
can,
3 fishing boats left. Got the wood, but is he gonna actually invest into this anymore? Like,
also, he doesn't have anything on food, I think. Okay, 21 villagers on food. Never mind. No, I think that's with the boys.
yeah, honestly, ever since Szalami came over and wrecked his villagers, Chrysaor hasn't been able to find his footing economically speaking. Szalami working on that H3 like you pointed out a while ago. Still working on it, but almost there now. Oh wait, he just spent a ton of whatevers. Okay, he's buying a lot more units to hold this attack. Play it safe, I guess.
One lone horseman on a rampage, but he's gonna get cleaned up in a little bit. Okay, looks like they both retreated to their respective shorelines. Oh, but there's a big night raid on the woodline. Which looks like it's gonna be very successful. There aren't many enough heavy units. We've got a lot of spearmen. But there's plenty of archers that can't be cleaned up fast enough.
Yeah, it looks like that's kind of dealing with things. Chrysaor doesn't have the population right now, but it's not that far off from Szalami. Szalami doesn't have gold income. Hold up a second. Yeah, he's having to build one way out there. The transition wasn't smooth at all. And with the archers picking off even more spearmen, this is becoming a by the numbers game.
It's a very nice back and forth here. So Chrysaor found again his niche. Got a lot of value there. Let's have a quick check. So 61-43 population for Szalami versus 54 and 37 for Chrysaor.
Oh, the ram is coming up real quick there. With all those archers, the knights quickly regenerating back to full. And, you know, it's just that outpost that has been so annoying, right? All the villagers have been moved off, and I'm actually not sure. Ragnit's Cathedral in the back, and I assume the villagers are going to be working in the back as well, on the trees. So this front is now opened up. Lots of houses to kill.
Fortunately for Szalami, Chrysaor has taken control of the middle, so getting all those relics is going to be a bit tricksy. always when you're in a sad place. Every time you lose control of the middle, you get your regnants up. Alright, here comes the push. Double ram.
Oh, is this gonna be just a landmark sniping game? Oh, here comes the outpost repair. Back to full we go. It is the way.
Seeing nothing fancy on the water. Szalami's army is just full on trash. Just only spearmen and horsemen.
Now hold up, Mad Hat. We got the relic pickup, so if this game continues for like a handful more minutes, we're gonna be in a pretty solid position for Szalami, who's at the moment making a handful of knights to get back into this.
I don't think he's got the time. He's got enough archers to fend off those spearmen. I'm not loving the numbers that I'm seeing here from the Szalami man.
It's kind of fewer than there are Royal Knights right now, which is not where you want to be. 21 Royal Knights, only like 14 Spearmen. This is not going to be great.
No, we also don't have any blacksmith upgrades for the Germans. The blacksmith only just coming out.
Oh, wow. And now housed.
Housed, yeah.
This entire line of houses has been picked up. The stables are next. And in fact, the TC might be next. Okay, to be honest, there's emergency repairs for the Holy Roman Empire here. So, they can take it for a moment, but...
Yeah, that's true.
As these buildings drop...
I mean, he does have to push the button. I think it's... Is it still free?
Yeah. He used it on the stable. That was weird. Losing the TC is way worse, I would say. So there's no more villagers being made. 63 villagers at the moment.
It's an odd choice considering he's not even producing anything from it. Yeah, this is disaster. Is he gonna pull some trick out of its head? He does have a decent amount of spearmen, but I don't think I don't think Chrysaor is gonna let him get onto his archers.
No, I have to agree. I think this is just one of those situations where it would have been better to just stay in H2 and just print the units. There's gonna be a lot of knights, but let's see how that does. Certainly a good number of them. But Chrysaor is pulling back. He's destroyed all of the infrastructure of Szalami's. The archers are still going. The Royal Knights kind of holding the front line. They're a little bit weaker than these German Knights, though. Winning on one flank, losing on the other. Even trade, just about.
We did have nice target prioritization by Szalami, but I think Chrysaor's army is just too big. I mean, the archers are not particularly focusing the spearmen at the moment. Yeah, this is going way better than I expected.
He's getting cleaned up, but at what cost, Matt has? Szalami is kind of shattered in terms of infrastructure. He has to rebuild all of these buildings, and meanwhile, the unit printer continues for Chrysaor. Has to go H3 himself, though, soon. And he's got it. It's just... Is he gonna start? I just saw him on 1,000 food. Where did this go?
Well, this game is definitely full of surprises. I was really expecting Chrysaor to kite a little bit longer to get rid of all those spearmen and then engage. Because, yeah, the Royal Knight doesn't have quite as much health as the normal Knight.
You know what? If Szalami gets all these relics back now and he just keeps getting those armory upgrades, I think that might be what exactly he needs. The counterattacks are on. Chrysaor is also not ready to defend it.
Szalami has cleaned up Chrysaor's water while all of this was going on. And he has taken full control of the water. So it looks like he might be back in this. I doubted him. I was a doubter.
Same, he's got a really good setup now. I really didn't believe. But I was wrong.
That is pretty spicy. Really well done.
Vololo.
But can he get the relic on the island? Just for morale points. Oh, we've got a Vololo.
Oh, we got a French castle age as well. But now with the Germans on the water, Matt, this is actually a significant economy 14 fishing ships there. And it's about to turn into even more. 3 relics have been put down, and there's gonna be a 4th relic. And I assume a transport ship is soon in order. Oh, you can put it in the dock? You are kidding me, dude.
Oh yeah, I can't remember what bonuses it gives. Oh, I think it gives attack bonus to your ships. It's like a stacking bonus of attack speed, I think.
Attack speed.
I mean, as we said, I think you can walk over this. You don't even need the transport ship. I don't know.
So I'm still not super sure. It looks very confusing, I'll say that.
No. Okay, we've got some desperate night raids here on the gold. Looks like they might be getting cleaned up in a split second.
Dude, Szalami's army is huge.
Szalami really just scrapped this one out here. Lovely to see. Oh no, and even the Chrysaor gold miners might be getting harassed by the ships. Looks like they can't quite get in range.
Chrysaor has got 6 hardened spearmen and 2 royal knights.
Yeah,
what's he gonna do now? It's not enough. The Hoax are attacking his gold miners. Oh my goodness.
Yep. What a scrappy game. I love it. So much back and forth, and he's even going cross map to grab the relic.
That's spicy. Time to delete those villagers with the wall though. Just for style points. Do it. Do it now. Oh, he's doing it. No, Chrysaor was reacting. Aww. I was looking forward to it now.
From whoa to aw.
Alright, that's gonna be game 1 then. After this best of 3, we've got more ready to go. Szalami taking game 1 is just fantastic to see after that disadvantage he had. But he held so well. And I think Chrysaor just a little bit overcommitted there.
GG, well played. Yeah, I really didn't believe. That was very, very well played by Szalami.
Alright, playing as the Rus in the red color, we have got the winner of the first game. Only one more win away from the finals. This is Szalami.
And on the other side, also as the Rus, we have GG Chrysaor coming in purple. An Imperial purple. Let's see if we can get a royal win out of it. Or if Szalami's gonna scrap his way to victory like in the last one. Which was a very, very impressive game. So if you haven't seen that one, fellas, go back for the future YouTube fellas out there. Go watch the good stuff. And
yes,
stick around and watch
this good stuff. If you haven't seen it, then you've skipped it, so... Bad YouTube viewer. Bad.
Alright, it's gonna be a bounty off again. Let's see who gets the hunt.
It's so weird to me that the scouts keep shooting the dead body. Like, when I play a Ruse, that's how I lose half my scout wars.
You gotta put it,
click a corpse and it still attacks.
I mean, you gotta drive home the point and just check if they're not bluffing.
Yeah.
But you know, these deer are so considerate, they skin themselves.
Yeah.
They're amazing at that. Self-skinning deer.
Look at me, I am dead.
I think we need the same for cattle. Could make so many cool leather jackets. Just imagine. Everybody gets a free leather jacket. So everybody can be cool. Okay, the doggos are chasing. Oh, is he gonna snipe the sheep? I think for a scout, the sheep isn't a one-shot, right?
It's a melee attack, so they would be 6 attacks.
Oh boy. That awkward moment when a sheep suddenly is tanky.
I know, it's wild. Meanwhile, the villager bonks it, so that's...
I mean, have you seen the muscles on those villagers' arms?
I know, right? Well, they have the bonk sticks, so I guess that helps.
Probably some golf practice.
Oh my goodness, 4 wolves. 5 wolves going into the face of Chrysaor. How did he accumulate these? That is insanity. Well, he's about to certainly catch up in the department of bounties.
That scout is the official alpha of the pack.
The others may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
Meanwhile, Szalami only bringing him home 2 doggos. So that should mean Szalami on 285 bounty at the moment.
How is he still ahead?
Only on 230.
What happened here?
He must have sniped a deer patch.
I think Szalami got the extra deers. Yeah, you're right.
So well played there.
Even with all those wolves, it's not enough. I don't know. That's wild. Maybe after...
Wild. It's almost a little gamey.
Ah!
That one's a groaner.
Eric's right here in my meow meow.
It's getting late. You gotta keep the people awake by pain. That's how Germans work. That's how our lullabies work. It's pain and fear.
Yeah, even your fairy tales are just fear mongering.
Ah, you've been sucking on your thumbs, eh? Let me cut them off with scissors. Off they go.
It's for reals, though.
Yeah, that's legit the stories that I got as a child. I got the hardcore versions, not like these Americanized sissy versions. What a toxic masculinity represent. Okay, let's see. So Chrysaor, Szalami gets Feudal Edge first. Chrysaor on 245 bounty. Oh, 245 is an awful number. You're like 5 away from the tier 2 bounty system. And 350 for Szalami. Damn. Damn, boy.
Nothing to bonk. It sucks. Wow.
Leave some Szalami for the rest of us.
Literally nothing to bonk. Like, he can't do anything. He has to go boar.
Yeah.
And he's doing it.
Trying. But the scout wars have begun. Well, I think one of Chrysaor's scouts should be going down. Oh, he's not trying for the body block. I'm sure he could snipe that one. But looks like they have better things to do.
Yeah, Szalami just happily gathering the bounty. It's going up to 370. So if he can get his own boar, that would be super spicy. I actually don't see the other boar.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. Where? Oh, right next to the... Okay. It was hidden under the TC foundation. Why does that hide the boar?
I don't know. I had like trouble with the last time as well. So the other boar is also dead on the other side. So Chrysaor got that one. Szalami's gonna get his own.
Yeah. Everybody's happy. Except Chrysaor, because he's not gonna have 500
Except
bounty.
Chrysaor's scout there who's still running for his life. Oh, he might go down. Oh, there he goes. First blood. I think.
I missed it, yeah. But I see the corpse.
Oh no! Yeah. Chrysaor had a villager that was a little bit early on the boar and was already halfway home with 30 meat before the hunting cabin was finished.
Yeah, you gotta put 2 vills on that thing.
That'll be the 20 seconds that food wasn't delivered. That's gonna decide this game.
Because other than that, it's pretty mirrored, right? Except, I mean, the town center timing is slower here on Chrysaor, so there's that too. At least he got a scout with the wooden fortress.
Very nice.
Definitely off to a very slow start. This will build up its way as both players pump out a lot more villagers with these CCs. And, you know, thanks to boar and whatever, they'll be able to pump a few units very soon. Especially
I do wonder how heavy they're gonna go into horse archers, because considering it's high view, so the mobility is limited, unless they both decide to spam wooden watchtowers everywhere. So it's gonna be definitely interesting.
It should be very much just knights and crossbows in H3, I think.
Yeah, you're probably right. But hey, we gotta hype it up. We've got a duty. I like how these villagers are like hiding perfectly behind the wooden watchtower. Very hard to spot.
Well, Chrysaor might do the hyping for us as he's going double stable right now, so night raids might begin right here, right now. Szalami does not yet have an answer. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be moments away from making a decision though, as the scouts are heading that way. If they spot the double stable, it should be absolutely no problem to respond to it.
Yeah, he's gonna spot it momentarily. There we go.
I really like his advantage so far though, and he's almost ready to go H3 by the way. So I wonder, is he just gonna take it on the chin, as it's gonna be like 2 knights, 3 knights I guess, that they're really gonna bully him while he builds up that Trinity thing.
that holy thing there.
The holy stuff, yeah.
Just like I'm an atheist. I don't care. Well, we'll see. So far, I don't see a response yet.
Oh, your god, he's ready to go with H3. He's doing it.
Yep, there you go. Abbey of the Trinity, smackdown. I guess he's just trying to distract with the scouts as long as possible. And it seems Chrysaor's taking the bait. I don't see... Okay, the knights are down yonder. Okay, there he goes. But gets bullied away by the town center.
Scouts come home, that will be quite helpful here. Adding a little bit of frontline meat.
Yeah. Town center, unfortunately, only has 10 slots these days.
Yep.
So a couple of our boys here are highly exposed. So a little bit of value will be gained.
Especially without the wooden fortress, right? And no units besides the scouts. To be fair, the TC can defend itself pretty fine against so few units.
Chrysaor scout, or was that a knight that went down?
That's a knight that went down.
Oh, okay.
Actually got a kill. That's super nice, I think. And now the units will be coming on for Szalami as well. He actually hasn't been training any warrior monks just yet, but that should be coming in very soon too. H3
Chrysaor has
really
committed to this knight style. He's way off from getting his own age up. Okay, now he's selling food on the Golden Gate, but he's housed as well.
Yeah, he's got many problems coming up. Oh my, 50 out of 50. That's such a bad point to be housed in.
Yeah. Szalami is a little bit behind there, only 44 economy. So, villager-wise, they're equal.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I guess, to be expected with a little bit of raiding and a little bit of town center advantage on the other side. It equalized itself out. But now, with Szalami being up in age, I mean, that is not a small thing.
Yeah, Chrysaor is doing his best to catch up now. He's preparing to age up himself now. And there it comes. Goes for the Abbey as well. Honestly, I want to see the what's it called, the other one, at some point, because it's a map where you can get a lot of value as well out of those hunting cabins, I would argue. And then getting it every 16 seconds instead of 24, you finish off your bounty. But I guess it just leaves you, it just leaves you the relics to the other person, because then you have to build another.
Oh, so good.
For resources.
Did you see that Szalami was hiding the warrior monk in the corner, and the knight just didn't have enough line of sight? Very nice move.
Yeah.
With the wooden fortress.
Looks like I'm always like 5-6 seconds behind you, but that's okay.
Really? What?
Yeah. So I did manage to catch it. I just like how chill the monks are when they transport it.
Oh yeah,
it's a little trot.
It's fine.
Trippity trot.
It's just an unrelated body part that, you know, the Bible definitely says not to worship. Let's do it anyway. Put it in our buildings.
I'm not quite following on that one, but maybe I've just missed something. Okay, here come the knights again. Well, I guess it already happened.
Oh, it's about the relics.
Down they go. Okay, not a bad ride by Chrysaor. Couple vills down. Okay, looks like we are going into horse archers for the Szalami man. Gets another relic. So that's a second pickup. Abbey of the Trinity only just finishing.
Oh, Matet, I think that Vololo will finish. Oh, the last hit goes in. Wow. That was so close. It always happens to be like this. It's super close, but then it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I think he needed to do that. If he was like 1 or 2 steps ahead, he probably would have gotten away with it. But if it wasn't for these meddling knights, it would have worked. Oh, we've got a little bit of a villager
Oh.
run down there. Okay, he wants the rest of the hunt.
Yeah, very good move. Certainly a lot cheaper than what Chrysaor is doing with the farm transition.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about all these knights is they keep the relics that are on his side relatively safe. Since he does have that advantage for the time being. But yeah, now Szalami is starting to pump out those knight numbers and horse archer numbers as well.
Both
And so far I think it's still pure knights, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice that both players have upgraded to normal knights, so that's going to be a lot more hit points.
Yeah.
A bit higher attacks too.
The Kniggets are on their way.
Oh,
okay, another raid on that
PC.
PC.
Oh my goodness. I was just trying
Run
to
for the woods. Run for the hills.
They're all gonna die. The knights don't care no more. They have 5 armor now. And we can't check how much damage a TC does, because garrisons block the view.
Oh, Szalami gets the boar station, but I think he managed to evacuate the villagers over there. Yeah, meanwhile, Szalami's villagers are going down, and the pop cap is starting to... pop cap difference is starting to grow. Down to 50 villagers is Szalami versus 65 for Chrysaor. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
Szalami
start.
is very good at those counter punches to get him back into the game.
Yeah, if he finds a few things, you know, even now, he doesn't necessarily need them because he's had the relic advantage, right? So he's got 3 relics already. That's an advantage forever. He's picking up number 4.
Oh, he's gonna get it.
Oh yeah, he's got 3 warrior monks here, so unless that gets intercepted, he should be fine. The wooden fortress has defended the other villagers, and the knights are getting picked off by those. This is going pretty well.
Very nice.
And we might see that counterattack you said. There's a huge group of horse archers and heavy knights.
I just want to say force archers. Use the force, Vladimir. Okay, Scout does spot Szalami's force there. 12 force archers at 8 knights versus 11 knights, a house Chrysaor, and 2 warrior monks. He really gets himself housed quite a lot. There we go.
Yeah, that is not a good thing. You can already see Szalami is starting to struggle with the same thing, but having put down the 4 relics, I don't think he cares much anymore about the small mistakes, honestly. He is more than covered for the near future. Sacred site captured. This is so huge. No longer does he care about gold income, honestly. Income per minute is through the roof. 1,200 gold per minute versus 400.
Per second.
1,300 now. Per second? Next game, maybe. Next Age of Empires.
Absolute stonks. The Szalami market is officially booming. Oh, here comes a big engage. But I'm not putting my money on Chrysaor in this one. Oh, especially like Szalami also has the warrior priest buff. He's built normal veteran archers. They're not gonna cut it. Okay, they're going after the horse archers, which is good.
I don't get it still. Like, the horse archers have more damage. They also have a little bit more health, so... Okay, they're cheaper. The normal archers are, but... If you get wrecked like this, then what's the point? You need numbers for those. If there were 50 veteran archers, then okay.
You needed at least enough to one-shot a horse archer, and then you want a couple spare ones.
Yeah.
So you can really chunk them down. But yeah, this is...
It's still a cleanup, but I mean, at what cost, right? Szalami is gonna be on 59 villagers, Chrysaor on 70 actually. Wait a second, this is actually not terrible yet. But he needs to do something about the sacred site. Getting his own is a good start. Get the middle next. See if you can plant down maybe a castle. That would be very nice.
No, gets his own sacred site, that's not a bad shout. Szalami could get his corner one still. He's got a warrior monk that's not doing anything in that regard. And we're getting some ranged armor now for Szalami. Do we have any upgrades for Chrysaor? I think he bought a blacksmith. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so he's got double ranged upgrade, ranged armor upgrade. He's got one melee upgrade, one ranged attack upgrade as well. So that's starting to be pretty good. As for what we have for Szalami, it's 2 ranged attack upgrades, 2 ranged armor upgrades, and that's it. Got the back sacred site as well now. And now let's see how the Remax does. I don't know if I love the mass horse archer after all this time. Might prefer crossbows at this point, but I guess you gotta spend that wood on something, so.
No.
Where are all these villas going? Jeez. A massive migration of 26 villagers going through the middle. Is he gonna just force up the castle? There's no way.
He will have to buy the stone.
He has it. Right now.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong graph. Yeah, I was income. Yeah, I think that's just a castle force. Probably on the sacred side then. Oh, he's bringing in the relic. He wants a Wololol, but that's a lot of archers to snipe him out.
Yeah, he's running with the villas now. This isn't good. Knight's going for the counter charge. Actually get a handful of pickoffs there. The remaining ones aren't particularly strong. The monks, Vololo, has got 100 seconds to go, so let's just put that down. Get one with the other knight. With the other monk, sorry. Uh-oh, putting it on the ground, what? Okay, now he's got it. Got relic without a cooldown, finally. Sacred site is being decaptured in the middle. Next time, there will be 2 relics to use, so you can move in one of the monks deeper than the other one. We have 210 health, and with 2 ranged armor, you'll be able to withstand those archers for quite a bit.
Yeah,
it's a nice
trying to get the last deer there for Chrysaor. Food situation is gonna be a bit tricky. Let's see in the income. Chrysaor still has the better income by quite a lot, actually, per minute. According to what I'm looking at here. Almost by 1,000, surprisingly. Especially with those...
Oh, double
Yeah, he really wants those Wololo points, doesn't he?
Oh, he's gonna get it! Holy crap, Mad Hat! He's got it! The knights are all converted! Szalami going in with the aggressive key placement. Immediate resignation from Chrysaor. I did not see that coming. Oh my goodness.
Yoink! That's one way to skin a cat. Vololol to victory. He did it for the memes. And he got great success. GG, well played.
It wasn't even that good of a cast, but he somehow he got it anyway. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.